welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital, and today I'm going to show you a recipe that you can use while you're fasting. Now, fasting is such a common thing during Indian festivals. A lot of people do it, and it's really a great way to cleanse your body and kind of give your digestive system a little break. But there are a lot of rules and regulations, as we know, that fasting you can eat, you can't eat. So today I'm going to show you a vegetable that you really can eat, and it's delicious. And this is suran. And suran is basically a yam and a root vegetable, and it's firm. It's got the texture of, kind of looks like potato, but it's a little more chewy and a little more firmer than potatoes, but it has a really good flavor. I would say a little more flavorful than potatoes, and if you make it according to the fasting rules, you can actually enjoy this during fasting. So if you can get your hands on fresh suran, great, but somehow I never find it. It's never one of those available things in my local Indian grocery store. But this is the frozen variety. Right here, it comes in a package like so, and this one happens to be about 11 ounces, so not quite a pound, but it's enough for a serving for 2 people. And what I've done is I've just rinsed it. I've taken it out of the package and kind of rinsed it in some warm water and then drained out the water, and it's ready to cook. So in a pan, I have 1 tablespoon of peanut oil heating. Once again, peanut oil is an acceptable oil for fasting, and you don't want to use corn oil, which is not. And when the oil is hot, we're going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and let them sizzle. We also have some curry leaves and some chopped green chilies. I've used about 2 of them, but it's completely to taste. Give it a stir. And in go the suran. And give that a mix. At this point, we can also add in some rock salt or sindalu, a couple of names that this is referred to as. You definitely don't want to use regular salt or sea salt. That's not allowed in the fasting diet. And we can also add some red chili powder to taste. Give it a mix. And we're going to cover it and cook it on medium heat until the suran is tender. You do want to make sure that you stir this often. After about 6 to 8 minutes, if you take one of your bigger chunks of suran and just kind of break through it, and if it breaks easily, it's pretty much cooked. Now what I like to do is at this point keep it uncovered and let it cook for another 3 to 4 minutes so that the sides and edges of the suran crisp up, and it tastes really good that way. And the suran's been cooking for another additional 3 minutes, and if you notice, all the sides are getting a little golden, and it even sounds different. You can hear the little bit of crunch in there, and this is perfect. We can switch off the stove and it's ready to serve. And there you have it. Our Suran Subzi is ready to eat. Now look at it. Each of the little pieces are so nice and golden brown, and gotta give it a try. It's got a little bit of firmness, unlike a potato, but it's got a super flavor. Now, like I mentioned before, there are a lot of rules to fasting, and one of those is that you don't use turmeric or haldi. And all of the fasting foods that you'll notice anywhere you see, they'll be white in color because of the lack of turmeric. We're so used to seeing everything yellow in Indian cuisine. But not for fasting. Everything is pretty much white. Red chili powder is allowed, of course, so it's usually like white with a little tinge of red in there. But things like mustard seeds, methi, which is fenugreek seeds, those are not allowed in the cuisine. Hing or asafoetida is not allowed also, as well as salt, of course. That's why we use the rock salt. This Suran Subzi can be had all by itself or with an accompaniment of yogurt, and it's a fabulous combination either way. If you want to have it by itself, great. Otherwise, it can be part of a fasting meal, and there are lots and lots of different recipes available for an entire meal, but this definitely can be a small part of that. So enjoy your Suran Subzi, and if you like this video and you want to see more from us, then please remember to subscribe, because it's absolutely free and you'll be the first ones to know every time we post a new recipe. So enjoy the Suran Subzi and join me again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com, adding a pinch of spice to your life.